Hello everybody, we have a multiplayer battle 3 vs 3. The map is the Italian grassland. It's a clan game, clan match between the hardcore clan and the clan of the Valyrians. So this is from hardcore, the 5th regiment. He is commanding the Persian army, and he holds the left wing. This is General Gronje from hardcore. He commands the Ottoman army. He holds the center. And this is Hellenic warrior. He is also commanding the Persian army, and he holds the right wing. So this is from the Valyrians, the left wing with the British guys. This is the center, the French army, and the right flank is also British. So enemy teams, they are trying to approach their stations, and here, as we can see, the Valyrians, they are not rushing for the center. They are going slowly. I think they will try to make a defensive game. Oh, as you can see, the hardcore units, they're rushing their troops to occupy these areas in the center of the map, which includes this forest, this hill, the central forest, as I said, the central hill, and this right forest. So, hardcore took the hill, took the right forest, the central forest, and the forest and the hill on the left side. So the Valyrians have a very defensive formation, as you can see. The left British flank has troops inside this area in the forest, in case the hardcore right wing, which is Prussia here, try to attack from the side. If they do that, the Persian army will be get fired from two sides, along with the French assistant from the center. The French guy on the other side, here on the center, he holds this small forest. He got his light infantry inside it. He got an old guard near to these troops to inspire them, and so they ain't gonna make a move for now. So I'm gonna pause for a while, guys, and I'm gonna come back again when the fight starts, because I think it will take quite of time. Back again, guys. We got small fights here on the right wing of the Valyrian army, left of the hardcore, and here the hardcore, they're trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do. So what they were thinking is aborted, and now they are retreating the guys into the forest. So Valyria still has a defensive line here, along with the support of the French cavalry. and 2 British cavalry units. So from the other side, Valyrians, they are going to take forces from this area, and they are marching towards to the side into this forest and the side of this vertical hill. So on the other side, the hardcore and Atlantic warrior are stationary forces inside the forest. You got these musketeer units, and there are 4 units, 3 foot guards and the 8th Life Regiment, stationary and hidden inside this forest. Also, hardcore, they got 1 courageous, 2 Huskies, and this bread of Uhlans for support. So on the other side, everything is very quiet here, just a few shots from both armies. So this is the hit and run tactic. Take the use of the light infantry range and try to kill some enemies. So this is the battlefield, guys. As you can see, here is the hardcore forces. They are defending these areas, and from the other side, this is the Valyrians, the British, the French-British lines. They are holding these areas. So back again, guys. I think this is the game will go on now. So as I told you before, the plan of the Valyrians is to hit the right wing of the hardcore army from 2 sides. The first side is this, but they're retreating, and their actual hit will come from this side. So let's see how the hardcore right wing is going to react. First of all, he turned his light infantry unit to face this army of group. He got his musketeers here facing these guys, and he got another 2 units of musketeers over here. On the other side, the Valyrian British left wing is coming with a coastern guard, foot guards, the Blackpots, foot guards, and another foot guards. This is a very strong task force. They sent all their elites here to hit from the rear, but as you can see here, Konje from the hardcore has his Mountainism and the Saturnal Camel Gunners, and Hellenic Warrior had his best units, his foot guards and the 8th Life Regiment hidden in the forest. So now they are going to deploy to counter-attack this charge for the British Valyrian left flank, and they are going to make them retreat. So here the hardcore forces, they are going to cooperate with the cavalry units. They are going to pursue these guys because they want the Prussian elite foot infantry units to get in range and start shooting them.
Our men are running, sir.
From the other side here, Valyrians are trying to push from this area to Hellenic Warriors forces, which they are inside the trees, and that will give him the advantage of defending the place better than these guys. And also general cruiser with the Ottoman army is going to support his fellow teammate in the right flank by sending him some reinforcements here in the hill. And now the hardcore is pursuing this army of group of the Valyrians left flank, which they are retreating. Now they are going to get into the woods so they can get a better defense, but I don't think that the hardcore will follow them into this area. So here Valyrians has the support of a French cavalry unit, and there are after this Nizam mountain Nizams,
men are running, sir.
and now hardcore is going to pull her elite infantry units back here, and they want to risk an engagement inside this forest. So from the other side of the Valyrians, they retreated also from this area because they were taking losses, and now the battle here is on the right side of the Valyrians, left to the hardcore. They're trying to hit this area with costume guards, foot infantry, and 3 light infantry, and also they're attacking up in the hill with 2 light infantry units, the Highland foot, 2 of them. So the hardcore on the other side had some stakes here in case enemy cavalry would charge to these units, and has 2 musketeers to defend against the 4 units of the Valyrians army. Though in his case I would put a little back, I would draw this man a little back to get out of the foot infantry raids, and there is a lot of smoke here, guys. I'm sorry about this is my mistake. So as you can see, there is a general attack here to the hardcore forces. They're trying to take the forest over here. They are hitting the hill, and they are hitting the left flank of the hardcore army. So let's see what's going on to the other side. So on the other side, the Valyrians, they are going to try and attack here on the left, and they will try to take the advantage of the 2 light infantry units and the advantage of the biggest range, longer range. So quite the big battle now is here in the center. As you can see, the French center of the Valyrians, they're trying to take down this light Turkish infantry lines with the Polish Legion Fusiliers on the line, 3 chasseurs, but they're out of the trees, and that gives a tactical advantage to the Ottoman army to have less casualties in the musket fire battle. So here it seems that the Valyrians are winning over here, but they lost 1 light infantry unit, and now the 5th regiment is going to send his foot guards to hold this hill. So the fight is on, ladies and gentlemen. Here the Valyrians, they are trying to push the hardcore army. As you can see, the hardcore has on the right flank here the two units of musketeers. They have
Our men are running, sir.
only one Prussian fusiliers. They lost the cavalry units, and overall they are losing the battle over here because the right wing of the Valyrians has 5 units against 3 of the hardcore army. So here there is a British cavalry unit inside their flanks, which they are engaging with these Lechkov Freikops, but there are 4 men and now they are gone. So the Lechkov Freikops, they are going to keep the charge and try to hit these foot guards. So as you can see here, the hardcore has casualties, and there is a big battle here on the center of the Turkish. The Ottoman Empire is well organized and he's resisting against the French, and now he sent their soldiers against these fusiliers, and now the French Valyrian center is retreating because he lost the battle inside there. So here on the right flank, Hellenic warrior is holding the left Valyrian flank, and now they are engaging into the forest. Though the Valyrians here, as you can see guys, they have surrounded the Hellenic warriors army, and now Hellenic warrior is going supported by the Ottoman, and this British left force is going supported by the French Old Guard. So here these guys are just looking at each other. At the moment it seems like the Valyrians, they are winning this battle too, but they have the disadvantage that they are out of the trees, and the one advantage that they have surrounded the hardcore forces here on the right flank. So the Valyrians are going to press the left flank here with the elite infantry units, and the hardcore is going to retreat her elite units.
Our men are running,
back
sir.
further, and let's see what's going on. So the Ottoman Empire, which is the center of the hardcore army, won the fight against the French Valyrian army, and there is a big chaos here. As you can see, the Valyrians, they are pressing both the flanks of the hardcore army, but they got great casualties to do that. So as you can see, the Coldstreams are out of the game, and now the Valyrian right flank has only 24 right foot, 67 foot and 65 foot, which they are retreating now, and they are going to retreat also from this hill because the hardcore has superior numbers. So here, which the really hard battle is, as you can see here, there is a great fight inside the forest. The hardcore, they are trying to defend themselves over here against this old guard, and this old guard, they are charging into their lines, and the British land here, they are shooting upon them, but the Ottoman is reacting very good. He is all over in the field, and he sent reinforcement to the right flank of the hardcore army. So here hardcore has the advantage that he has more men in elite units than the British units, and also the British units has bad position here, and they are losing too fast their men. So the Ottoman, they are sending reinforcements to the right flank here to support Hellenic warriors' effort to win the battle, but as you can see, he's winning the battle with the elites, though he is losing the battle here on the forest. So now the Valyrians are going to retreat their left flank because they suffered many casualties, and the hardcore is going to pursue them on the far edge of the flank. And now they are going to turn some units here to support their lines into the forest, and the Ottoman army is doing the same, though he is getting charged here from the rear from this Polish legion. But reinforcements, they are coming from the center, and now the tide of war is turned to the favor of the hardcore army, as you can see. So this is the reserves of the French army. He got some, I think, some units here in the trees, though there they are, and now they are going to try to hit the Ottoman army here in the center. And they will try to do the same here on the right flank, I think. So the French Valyrian army, they are coming with the Fusiliers on the line, Polish Legion, 2 of them, another Fusiliers, and 3 or 4 light infantry. So the Ottoman has only 3 light infantry units, as I can see here, and but the Ottoman has 2 units here, 3, 4, support the guys. And I think they did a tactical mistake here. This French guy, he should charge in melee to these light infantry units, and he will kill them very fast. But
Our men are running, sir.
now the right flank of the hardcore army is turning left to confront this the French center, which now it's ready to collapse because they are getting surrounded. And the Valyrians, they are going to press the right wing as well, but they are holding the grounds, as you can see, because there are 2 Nizam infantry units to support these the Prussian units. Also there are 2 elite units here, 3 of them, against the British foot guards, and this Fusiliers on the line. Too much smoke down. So the French center of the Valyrian army now is broken, and they are leaving battlefield, and now the hardcore will move to surround the remaining British right wing. Though here I'm not sure how this happened, but there are two British units here behind the Ottoman units, and I don't know how this really happened during the game. But as you can see, the morale is dropping. I think they got out of ammunition. So, and that was the end of the battle, guys. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a very good game. I'd like to thank both of the Valyrians and the hardcore players.
Glorious victory,
It was
sir.
a really good
It's
game.
soon to be yours.
Thank you for watching, guys. See ya.